Time is now, councillors. I'm going to open the meeting. Wednesday, 2nd of June 2021. I'll just read the piece at the top. In accordance with Council's Code of Meeting Practice, this council meeting is being recorded and will be placed on Council's website for public information. All present today are reminded that by speaking you are agreeing to your view and comments being recorded and published. You are also reminded that if or when speaking, you are to be respectful to others and use appropriate language. Greater Hume Council accepts no liability for any defamatory or offensive remarks or gestures during this meeting. I've opened the meeting. I'm going to call on Councillor Schill to lead us in prayer. Thank you, Councillor Schill.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. Heavenly Father, we thank you for all your blessings. We ask for your strength and guidance throughout this meeting and thereafter as we look to serve the residents of this Shire. We ask for clear thinking, sincere hearts as we approach the business matters we will be discussing shortly. We ask for your blessings upon this meeting, each participant and the work and people they represent. Amen.
Thank you, Councillor Schill. Acknowledgement of country. I would like to acknowledge that this meeting is being held on the traditional lands of the Wiradjuri people, and I pay my respect to their elders past and present. Item number 4, any apologies or applications for leave of absence. One from Councillor Weston. I need a mover and seconder. Councillor Schill and Councillor Meyer. All in favour that be accepted. Thank you. Disclosure of interests. Nil. Thank you. Reports from officers. Part A for determination. Governance. Do you wish to speak now, or will we get a
I might just make a couple of comments, Madam Mayor. Look, as you're aware of the February meeting, basically when we were considering this report, we identified the Gilchrist Property Group were the preferred tenderer and agreed to a revised funding arrangement subject to savings of $50,000 being achieved. Now, obviously the recommendation said hopefully we'd bring a report back to the March meeting. It's taken considerably longer than that to do it. However, we are now in receipt of formal correspondence from Gilchrist advising some savings of in the vicinity of $64,000 excluding GHC, which hasn't been without making some, I guess, substantial changes to the structure of the building in relation to whether it's a full steel portal frame or whether it's some as timber. However, as I've said in the report, the functionality of the building won't be materially reduced, and therefore I think it's a good outcome.
Thank you. Councillor Meyer.
Madam Mayor, in view of the explanations that have been given in terms of the agenda, I'll move that the recommendation afforded on page 5 of 5 be accepted by the Council.
Thank you. Do I have a seconder for that? Thank you. Councillor O'Neill, do you wish to speak further?
Madam Mayor, this has been on the table for a long time, and I think it's something the whole community has been looking forward to for a long time. They've indicated their abilities to raise additional funds as required, and I see no reason that the Council shouldn't be adopting it given the length of time we've been debating the issue.
Thank you. Any opposition to the Speaker? Or does anyone wish to make any comments at all? Councillor Schill.
Just, Madam Mayor, following on from Councillor Meyer, it's a great thing to see how some communities can round up a significant amount of funds to assist with some of these projects. So that's been a great benefit as well. And just with, I think, all the explanations of the adjustments that have been made, the delete grit tape and line marking, that's still in there, isn't it? It's just the a little bit of a change to upgraded details with the panic bar and welded mesh, and there was something else with the slab design. So it's that line marking on the steps are still going ahead, isn't it? Oh, on the page 6, is it, of the annexure? Oh, the first page of the annexure. Yeah.
That's a change in, so somehow some of it, how the design was undertaken.
Yes.
So, look, basically, I guess one of the other things that's taken considerable amount of time is ensuring that it meets all of council's requirements in relation to the construction certificate. So certainly in relation to, for example, the external doors, that was one of the reasons for that with the panic bars. Those entry gates have to be built and used in such a way that they can be, they can be used as a fire exit if need be. So that's why the panic bars are coming in. So there's an additional cost for that. So some of the additional costs have been around complying with council's requirements. Yep, and then some of the savings have been around, where we could potentially make, change things to, achieve those savings without materially affecting the functionality of the building.
Thank you.
Councillor
Sorry,
O'Neill.
Madam Mayor, I'm not asking a question. I'm just making a comment that, I see that as a council we're actually putting in $500,000 to this project.
Any further discussion? I'll ask for you to vote. Those in favour? Thank you. That was unanimous. Thank you very much, councillors. Just need to refer back here. No matters of urgency. I declare the meeting closed. Thank you.
Thanks, Heather. Just before